We are at the Winchester Speedway for the 7th race of Season 1 of the SCRL ARCA Sportsman Series. The number 77 of Muhammad Zain Abdullah leading us to the green flags. Up beside him is the 21 of Carl John Benson. Rest of the starting lineup for today's race. All 29 drivers are here. Celius Wolf, who is starting in the 3rd spot, enters this race with a 12-point lead over Jacob Britz, who is starting in the 18th spot after Britz's first career win 2 rounds ago at Iowa. Nia HBK, who just won the last round at Rockingham, will be starting in the 23rd spot. So we have 2 defending champions. Starting in row number 1, Muhammad Zain Abdullah won the Formula 2 championship, and Carl John Benson won the Season 2 championship for the SCRL Formula E series. So we got 2 former champions. In row 1, we got Celius Wolf. In row number 2, alongside Kenny Webster, Wolf trying to win his first SCRL sanctioned championship. But he still has a long way to go in order to pick up the championship, and anything can happen. Of course, Winchester, this well-known half-mile track that the main ARCA series used to go to, not anymore, but it still is being run here by the Sportsman Series. And now for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling off. Doesn't look like anybody's having any problems. "20 laps is the distance for today's race. We had a classic race in the last round at Rockingham. And now we're back on the short tracks here at Winchester. Pace truck has pulled in, pull them belts tight. We're racing 20 laps for here at Winchester for race number 7. Into turn number 1. Into turn number 2. Down the back stretch. Battle for second. Celius Wolf instantly passes Carl John Benson, who smacks the wall. And we complete the first lap under green. Muhammad Zain Abdullah leads his first ever lap here in Sportsman competition in the ARCA division. You see the 26 Mark Austin trying to go around the 4 of Kristen Russell. You hear a couple of cars scraping the wall. That'll happen several times in this race. Mark Austin trying to go around the 79 of Kenny Webster. Webster still a rookie, trying to make a name for himself. And we mentioned Muhammad Zain Abdullah, a former Formula 2 champion, the defending champion. Entered that series with 1 win to his credit. He won 4 times, so he has now won 5 times in his career, trying to make today be number 6. He currently has a 700th of a second lead over Celius Wolf. 3rd is Carl John Benson. Kristen Russell up to 4th, and we got a battle for 5th between Kenny Webster and Mark Austin. You hear another car scraping the wall. That is the 57 of Terry Lee. As you see, Mark Austin keeping Andrew Olson behind him. You see Grayson Ace-Video moving up into the 8th spot. He's going to try and pass on the high side. Not usually a way you want to pass around Winchester, but Grayson's going to try. And he does. Wow. We're keeping an eye on this battle because there's nothing going on up front. Muhammad Zain Abdullah has pulled away. It's still a 700th of a second lead. Celius Wolf trying to get a run on the high side, trying to close in. Lead is now 600th of a second. There you see the 11 car, Ray Dent, currently outside the top 10. You see the 00, Mariana Parker, who crashed out at Iowa. Had a decent finish at Rockingham. Still trying to make a name for herself. You see Grayson trying to go past Mark Austin. This will be for 6th. Still no change up front. The lead is now 0.09 of a second. And Carl John Benson is about to catch Celius Wolf. This is what Muhammad Zain Abdullah wants. He wants these two drivers to battle so he can pull away. As we are officially halfway, 10 laps down, 10 laps to go. Battle for last between Carroll Dent and Derek Edison. It's not been that great of a season for Derek Edison, aside from his victory at Heartland Park, Topeka. Seems like everybody's just settled into their own little groove. With 8 laps to go, the lead is now 1.1 seconds. Over the past few seasons, it's been Muhammad Zain Abdullah who's been the biggest improvement of all the drivers. Only one career win before entering Formula 2. Then he wins 4 races. Has a season-long battle with Zachary Fitzwater Jr. Muhammad Zain Abdullah would eventually win the championship. Both drivers did score 4 wins. And now Muhammad in his 7th career start for the ARCA Sportsman Series is well on his way to scoring win number 6. He's got 0.08 of a second lead over Celius Wolf, Carl John Benson, Kristen Russell, and Kenny Webster. You see, Grayson has stalled out in 7th spot. He has yet to pass Mark Austin. Looks like everybody's giving each other a little bit of space here at Winchester. I figured they'd be more crashing. But this is the brand new Winchester. The track has been paved just a little bit more, and it's not as bumpy. Drivers get more grip in their cars. His lead is now 1.3. If a caution comes out now, the race will be over. Off the final turn, 2 laps to go. Down the back stretch, lap and a half to go. No challenge, lead is now 1.15. Off the final turn, white flag, 1 lap to go for Muhammad Zain Abdullah. He's had a lackluster career for most of it until finally picking it up in the last few seasons. He won a championship in the Formula 2 division, and off the final turn, he scores career win number 6 here at Winchester. He has done it again. Here are your race results. Muhammad Zain Abdullah scores his first win of the season. 2nd, Celius Wolf. 3rd, Carl John Benson. 4th, Kristen Russell. 5th, Kenny Webster. 6th, Mark Austin. 7th, Grayson Hayes-Fidu. 8th, Ryan Rush. 9th, Mariana Parker. And 10th was Andrew Olson. Rest of the race results. All 29 drivers finished the race on the lead lap. No one was out. Well, that is it for the 7th race of the season here at Winchester. We'll take you to victory lane for the first time in his career here in the ARCA Sportsman Series with Muhammad Zain Abdullah. Here are the point standings after the 7th race of the season at Winchester. Celius Wolf is still our points leader. He has a 28-point lead over Christian Russell. 3rd is Ryan Rush, 40 points behind. 4th is Grayson Hayes-Fidu, 48 points behind. And 5th is Jacob Britz, 54 points behind. 6th is Frodomar Otis. 7th is Neil HPK. 8th is Carl John Benson. 9th is Terry Lee. And 10th is Joshua Rush. 11th is A.J. Jones. 12th, Muhammad Zain Abdullah. With the win, gains 6 spots. 13th is Mark Austin. 14th, Bulldog 67. 15th is Dylan Ibrahim. 16th is Rocco Timon. 17th is Darrell Lee. 18th is Mariana Parker. 19th is Maxwell Hayden. And 20th is Kenny Webster. 21st is Carol Dent. 22nd, Andrew Olson. 23rd, Eric Sieg. 24th, Trevor Collins. 25th, Josephine Kozlowski. 26th, Ray Dent. 27th, Ryan Benjamin. 28th, Carlos Santiagos. And last in points is Derek Edison. That is your point standings after the 7th race of the season at Winchester. We will next see you for round number 8 of the season at the Palm Beach International Raceway, which will be the 2nd race of the season on the road courses. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.